always about where you start. It's about where you finish and how you finish.
Somebody's betting on her. Somebody's betting on him to pull them up. How can we run from that?
Live at 5 tonight, students and leadership of a historic HBCU here in North Carolina brought to tears. It's all coming amid a slew of concerns looming over the campus of St. Augustine's University in Raleigh. Interim President Dr. Marcus Burgess stood with two college seniors by his side to address the public about the HBCU's financial issues and accreditation issues. Spectrum News 1 reporter Evan Siri was in the room during that news conference. Right now he's joining us live. Evan, you've been following this story all day and learned new details about the university's financial picture.
Mike, good evening. Well, it's unpaid bills, unpaid staff, and a massive line of credit, all things that need to be fixed. And here at St. Augustine's University, a school with a history of over 150 years and a proud one of that, this school is in a dire situation. That's according to interim president Dr. Burgess, but they are not going down without a fight.
And SAU has shown me that it's not always about where you start, but it's always about like how you finish. And I love SAU. I love my HBCU.
Emotions running sky high inside one of the nation's oldest HBCUs. Even interim president Dr. Marcus Burgess wiping away tears amid a tumultuous time at St. Augustine's University.
When you have the degrees, you can go anywhere you want to go. I chose to come here. Like they were chosen to be here. I chose to come because it matters. It could be St. Aug today. It could be another institution tomorrow.
The university remains accredited while on probation under the Southern Association of College and Schools Commission on Colleges, or SACS-COC. Dr. Burgess heads to Atlanta for a hearing Tuesday to appeal the decision to remove the school's accreditation.
So if the appeal doesn't go through, we would then litigate with SACS-COC.
The probation period comes along with a slew of financial issues that has seen staff left unpaid in recent weeks, according to the university. Dr. Burgess also fielding questions about a $7 million line of credit taken out in the fall.
It was $7 million allocated, but only $4.5 million was received. And so we have not received the other portion of that, and it was to create a cash flow.
Also in December, St. Aug's president Christine McPhail was fired, leading to a lawsuit accusing the HBCU of discrimination. Dr. Burgess took over December 13th, inheriting a number of ongoing issues. On Sunday, the school held a candlelight vigil amid the financial crisis and is asking for $5 million in donations to support their financial issues. I asked Dr. Burgess if this is indeed a dire situation.
No, we're not down and out yet. But it is a dire, let's not be mistaken. Each day that we keep our lights on and the water running is a blessing.
And Mike, Burgess says that staff were not paid on February 9th, but he does say that they were paid in their latest payroll, and I got that confirmed from an unidentified staff member. And he also says there is the possibility of future delays in payments for staff members and also the possibility of staff cuts. Mike?
A lot going on there, Evan, and you also saw some people in the community showing support for the historic university. So what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Mike, those were people from the nearby Helping Hand Mission nonprofit organization. They were showing their support with signs that said St. Aug Strong. Executive Director Sylvia Wiggins says the university has been a place of refuge for so many years for people looking for education. It's why the nonprofit was there today rallying for the school.
It's the first black hospital, St. Agnes, right up the street. And you know, this is a historic place. This is a place when people couldn't go to college, they couldn't go to state, they couldn't go to these different colleges, but they came right here. She's doing good.
And Mike will keep you updated on this story, including, of course, what happens during that accreditation appeal in Atlanta. I'm live in Raleigh tonight. Evan Siri, Spectrum News 1.
A lot of history there. Thank you so much, Evan. Well, continuing our coverage tonight on the Durham Public Schools, a community group in Durham today weighing in amid the ongoing pay controversy. Leaders with the Durham Committee of the Affairs of Black People calling on the DPS board and employees and advocates to take a 30-day break from actions that might lead to more canceled school days as discussions about pay continue. They also asked to keep the classified employees' pay bump in place throughout the end of the school year. This after the district agreed to keep pay increases at least through the end of February. Group leaders say school kids are at the center of all of this and should be put first.
There is no greater current issue than this issue affecting the well-being of our children. We think it demands action, and we think it demands that the Durham Committee step forth to make it known what a priority issue this is and should be for all of us.
Last week, the DPS School Board and the Durham Association of Educators agreed to form an ad hoc committee. It will include 4 DAE members and 4 non-members. The board's next meeting is scheduled for Thursday. Over the past month, schools have been canceled 4 times because of the dispute. On March 11th, it's a day many North Carolinians have circled on their calendars, and it's quickly approaching start date for the gambling apps and websites like DraftKings and FanDuel to legally operate here in our state. Monday, leaders at the State Lottery Commission continue to iron out the details as we close in on the beginning of online sports betting here in North Carolina. The full commission plans to meet again Wednesday, and officials say so far 8 of the operators are on track to have a license by the launch, but they did not specify which 8 operators. A check of your weather on the one still ahead here on Spectrum News 1. Plus, when we come back, our Courtney Davis is joining us here in studio to tell us more about where some new money from the state of North Carolina will be going, Courtney.
That's right, Mike. And more than $5 million from the state will go into helping provide an important resource for those who are re-entering society. We'll discuss the need for those funds ahead. This is your evening on Spectrum News 1.